Hello friends, myself Chetan Thakur. Today we learn Standard 11th English Medium, chapter number 1, some basic concept of chemistry. In previous lecture, we have to study definition of chemistry, what is matter, definition of matter, and then importance of chemistry in our life. Now, next question and next topic of chapter number 1, some measurement and properties of matter. Properties and measurement of matter. First, we discuss about properties of matter. Now, two types of property. One is physical properties and another is chemical property. In physical property, definition of physical property, physical and another is chemical. First, physical property, it means we can see our naked eyes and no change in substance and observe that. It means observe by not changing in substance. So property is observed when no change in substance. So which type of property? When we observe nothing change in substance. So first properties is taste. So taste of substance and compound to easily check without changing in substance. So first property is taste. Next is odor. Odor, smell of substance without changing. So we can observe taste, odor, color. So this property we can observe by doing nothing change in substance. So this type of property is known as physical property. Now, chemical property. Chemical property means change in substance. And which type of change? Chemically change. So, chemically change in substance and get to observe property. So physical means nothing change in substance and chemical means change in substance. And which type of change here? Chemically change in substance and observe property. So this property is known as chemical property. For example, we have to check acidity and basicity of substance. It means you have to give a substance and take what is acid and what is base. So we cannot check by taste. We cannot taste of substance because you have to give a very strong acid, for example, concentrate HCl, concentrate H2SO4, as well as base. Is a strong base is also harmful taste in our body. For example, strong base KOH, potassium hydroxide, another NaOH, sodium hydroxide. So this type of strong base and strong acid we cannot taste and check. And some acid, for example, in lemon presents citric acid, in tomato. So it is a normal dilute acid, so we can easily taste. But high acidity and high basicity contents, it means strong acid and strong base cannot taste it with our tongue. So this type of substance we can observe that chemically change. So reaction of acid and base, student you learn in standard 10 topic neutralization. Acid and base, reaction between acid and base to give salt plus water. So react to substance and give product salt and water. So we can say that given product, given reactor is acid and base. So check in chemical process. So this is a basic discuss about physical and chemical property. Now move on measurement of matter. So in initial time, earlier time, two type of system are developed to measurement of matter. One is English system matrix system. In English system and matrix system is most followed by people. Reason is here. In matrix system, 18th century, in France, invents metric system, and the most useful and most followed people by matrix system, because the matrix system is included decimal expansion. Now understand what is decimal expansion. Decimal expansion, student, you also learn in standard 10 maths chapter number 1 real number. In chapter number 1 what is decimal expansion we have to learn in previous standard. So once again discuss here. For example, you get in market and take 5 kg of rice. So without unit, only you can say that shopkeeper to 5 rice. So shopkeeper confused 5 kg grams which unit. So unit is compulsory to derive the measurement and the quantities to buy. So 5 kg here. Now decimal expansion, understand that the decimal expansion, it means 5.5 kg is also available in matrix system. But in comparison to English system, only whole number, it means 5, 6, 2, 1. This type of number included. It means no point digit. So this is called decimal expansion. It means 5.5, 2.5, 1.5. So point digit is also included in matrix system. But English system, only complete number 6, 2, 5, 4 is not included in point digit. It means 2.5, 5.5. Not available in English system. So matrix system is decimal expansion available. So most people follow by matrix system and most popular system in that time. But the confusion in this system, so our country, other country, all peoples derive different unit. For example, we can measure length in meter, centimeter, kilometer, inch, foot, all type of unit available to measure length. So many confusion around peoples to measurement and give answer of quantity. So conclusion and final discussion to committee, derived committee, and all our scientists, all peoples describe one rules to find for particular units. Created one SI unit and the confusion is solved by SI unit. So understand what is SI unit. So SI unit, the full form of SI unit is International System of Unit. International System of Unit is a full form of SI unit. SI unit means International System of Unit. Now understand International System of Unit. So the discussed scientists can derive one unit. So one quantity fixed SI unit. So our countries, other countries, and all over around universe take SI unit means all place will be same. So length, suppose another mass. The mass is measured in kg. So all our people SI unit of mass is kg. So all included and all considered as a kg. So this SI unit. Now understand some SI unit is a main total 7 SI unit to prepare and understand that to create all our and all created quantities to SI unit created easily. So main is 7 SI unit to prepare and understand that 7 units. And in 7 unit using, we have to create so many quantities and so many quantities SI unit will be created easily using these units. Understand with example. For example, we have to 1 cube. And all sides of cube are equal. Cube have all equal side. Now length, breadth and height. So we have to find volume. So the length measured in which unit? The SI unit of length is meter. So we have to using quantity length in meter. So here length is also meter, breadth is also measured in meter, and now height is also measured in meter. So we have to find volume of cube is equal to length into breadth into height. It means L into B into H. Therefore L measured in meter, B measured in meter, H measured in meter. So 1 answer cube, it means 1 meter cube, volume of cube. So we have to use it. Out of 7 standard unit, 1 is length. So length SI unit is meter, and using this quantity to create a volume of another quantity. So main 7 we have to learn here. First write down quantity of basic quantity. So first current, and the symbol of current is I, and SI unit. So we have to here basic quantity, symbol, and SI units and symbol. So the SI unit of current is equal to ampere, and unit of SI unit is ampere, and name and symbol is A. Now next for time we can use T, and the SI unit of time is second, and symbol of second is SEC, and we have also used as S. Now intensity, it means the one substance, one place to travel, second place. How intense, this means how speed, one type of speed derived as a, and place A to place B reach how many speed, means how many time, how many speed of to take A to B. So how many intensity to travel substance point A to B is called intensity, and the intensity measured by units candela. Candela means one type of quantity as ampere second is, and the symbol of candela is C small d. Now Kelvin. So first measure temperature. Temperature denoted by T, and the SI units of temperature is Kelvin, and symbol of Kelvin is K. Next physical quantity, amount. Amount can be measured as small m. Symbol of amount is small m, and SI unit of amount is mole, 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 and the symbol of mole is MOL. So amount can be measured by mole, and the symbol is MOL, mole. Next, length. Length is denoted by L. We have to study here, and the measurement is M. Now mass. Mass is represented by capital M, and the unit of mass is kg. So mass in measurement in kg. For small unit also we can use kilogram, milligram is also unit, but the SI unit is kilogram kg. So here total 7 units as a main, and using these 7 units we have to create so many units like volume unit is meter cube, so volume is in meter cube, another liter, so created by using this 7. So this 7 is a main SI unit, international system of unit. Now other prefix of units, some digit relation with unit. So 10 raised to minus 12, 10 raised to minus 9, 10 raised to minus 6, 10 raised to minus 3, 10 raised to minus 2, 10 raised to minus 1, 10 raised to 1, 10 raised to 2, 10 raised to 3, 10 raised to 6. Similarly, 10 raised to 9, 10 raised to 12. So all has a particular prefix name of given substance. So in 10 raised to minus 12 is represented as a picometer. 10 raised to minus 9, 10 raised to minus 9 means nano. Name prefix of 10 raised to minus 9 is nano. Then 10 raised to minus 9 it means nanometer. So prefix is nano. In similar way 10 raised to minus 6 means micro. 10 raised to minus 3 it means milli. 10 raised to minus 2 centi. 10 raised to minus 1 deci. 10 raised to 1 deca. 10 raised to 2 hecto. 10 raised to 3 kilo. 10 raised to 6, 9 and 12. So 12 means tera. 10 raised to 9 and 6, you know that 10 raised to 6 and 10 raised to 9. So solve by itself. Next, another SI units we have discussed about quantity, symbols, and 2 is homework, find itself and prepare all units. Now total here 7 units and here prefix. After this understanding, revise one time. 12 means pico, here 9 means nano, 6 means micro, 3 means milli, 10 raised to 2 means centi, 10 raised to minus 1 is deci, 10 raised to 1 is deca, 10 raised to 2 means hecto, 10 raised to 3 means kilo, 10 raised to 6, you know that 10 raised to 6 means mega, and 10 raised to 9 means giga, and 10 raised to 12 means tera. So understand and prepare all charts. Now understand these units and prefix. After understanding that, we have to learn some quantities. So first quantity is mass and weight. Here mega and giga. Now mass. For example, marker. Mass means matter present in fix it. It means marker have space occupied to cover this space. All matter contain presence in marker. So this is called mass of marker. It means amount of matter present in it. So understand amount of matter present in it. It means marker made of some particles of matter. It means union of particles of matter, and all particles contain occupy space. So all matter particles present in it marker. So this marker is represented mass of this marker. It means amount of matter present in it. Now weight. Weight means gravitational force according to mass. It means gravitational force in marker. So the value of gravitational force applied in marble is a measurement weight of marble. It means gravitational force. Gravitational force represented at small g applied on matter, and the value given is known as weight. Now, amount of matter present in it means fixed value. So mass is constant, no change. But the gravitational force weight is depend on gravitational force. So gravitational force is variation place to place. For example, moon and earth. For example, earth weight of earth in 60 kg on 60 kg. So the weight on moon is equal to 6 kg because 1/6 part of gravitational force applied on a surface of moon. So gravitational force is place to place variation. Therefore, weight is not constant. Weight is not constant. And the unit measurement of mass is, we have to study here, unit SI unit is kg. In similar way, weight is denoted by W, and W is equal to m into g. It means mass according to gravitational force. Mass into gravitational force, therefore also represented unit of Newton, capital N. Now, after understanding mass and weight, understanding density. Density is equal to mass divided by volume. So first understand what is volume. Volume, here understand that volume means, for example, cubical shape. So the volume is layer into B into H. It means our space is 1 meter cube. First understand volume. Volume, it means space occupied by matter. For example, cube contain L into B into H. So L into B into H all are equal. So we can say that cube. But L, B, H all are different value. So it's known as cubical shape. So volume of cubicles is measurement when the occupied space. For example, in meter unit, so answer is meter. But in liquid, so we can also use that liter, milliliter, decimeter. All units are considered. So relation between all units according to this using. So 1 meter, remember that 100 centimeter, and 1 meter cube is equal to another relation. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. And another relation, you understand, 1 meter, 1 milliliter is equal to 1 centimeter cube. 1 milliliter is equal to 1 centimeter cube. And you can see here centimeter cube is also known as cc. Cc is cubic centimeter. So centimeter cube and cc both are similar. So remember, in some time we have to see in textbook cc. So understand centimeter cube. Now 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube. So using here this statement, therefore 100 ml is equal to 1000 ml is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. And centimeter cube converted into also decimeter cube. So represented dm, written as this type. So volume, you have understand all things. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. 1000 ml represented 1000 centimeter cube. How? So remember these things. 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube. Therefore, 1000 ml is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. So relation between volume, it means you have find volume meter cube. So convert it into liter, milliliter, centimeter cube. All you need will be conversion here. So for conversion, you have must remember these three relation between quantities. Now after understanding volume, understanding what is density of substance. So density means mass by volume. Mass of substance divided by volume of substance. Units of mass. SI unit of mass is equal to kg. Now volume in meter. So volume unit is meter cube. So SI unit of volume is equal to meter cube. So density is equal to kg divided by meter cube. And also similar, we can kg into meter raised to -3. Denominator f cube. So converted into numerators, power will be minus sign. So kg into m raised to -3. As a similar written as a kg divided by meter cube is a unit of density. Now next quantity is temperature. So the SI unit of temperature is equal to Kelvin, and SI unit of temperature is equal to Kelvin. Understand in detail for temperature quantities. Temperature, SI unit of temperature. Temperature is represented by T and SI unit is equal to Kelvin. So temperature measured in 3 units, but the SI unit is Kelvin, degree Celsius, Kelvin and degree Fahrenheit. Represented 3 units, but the SI unit is Kelvin. So relation between degree Celsius to Kelvin. Degree Celsius, relation of degree Celsius and Kelvin. So 100 degree Celsius in Kelvin, how many Kelvin? So answer is 273.15 plus degree Celsius. So relation between degree Celsius to Kelvin, it means degree Celsius plus 273. Therefore, temperature in Kelvin is equal to degree Celsius plus 273.15. So 100 degree Celsius means 100 plus 273.15 is equal to 373.15 Kelvin. So 100 degree Celsius means 273.15 Kelvin. So relation, remember this equation, temperature in Kelvin is equal to degree Celsius plus 273.15. In similar way, relation between temperature, degree Celsius and Fahrenheit. Temperature in Fahrenheit is equal to 9/5 into degree Celsius plus 32. Temperature in Fahrenheit, we have to find Fahrenheit. 9/5 multiplied by temperature in degree Celsius plus 32. So we have to create 3 measurement. First, temperature in degree Celsius, temperature in Kelvin and temperature in Fahrenheit. For example, water. Take water. So the freezing point of water is equal to 0 degree Celsius and the boiling point of water is 100 degree Celsius. The value of 0 degree Celsius, so the in Kelvin, in Fahrenheit, we have to create Fahrenheit. So degree Celsius, 0 degree Celsius, 100 degree Celsius. Now 0 converted into Kelvin. So answer is 0 degree plus 273.15. Therefore 273.15 plus 0, answer is here. Now addition of this, therefore 373.15 value of temperature in Kelvin. So 100 degree Celsius means 273.15 15 Kelvin, and 0 degree Celsius means 273.15 Kelvin. Here 370. Now 0 degree means how many Fahrenheit? So apply 0 here, 0 multiplied by this term, cancel. So the answer is 32 Fahrenheit. It means 32 Fahrenheit 0 degree Celsius. So similarly 273 in Kelvin and 32 in Fahrenheit. Now 100 degree Celsius, it means value of C is equal to 100. Put 100, cancel out there and find the value of 100 degree Celsius in how many Fahrenheit. In similar way, we have to find 50 degree Celsius. So 50 degree converted into how many Kelvin? Similar way, 50 degree means how many Fahrenheit. How many find you? First find this equation. Temperature in Kelvin is equal to degree Celsius plus 273.15. And then find out in Fahrenheit, it means F. So you put value in this equation. Degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9 by 5 into C plus 32. So solve all, fill the blanks in yourself by homework. So in this lesson we have to study all physical quantities, chemical properties, and then units, measurement of units and its measurement. So thank you friends.